ain't coming down alive.
Outsiders premieres this Tuesday at 9/8 Central on WGN America.
And now, The Score with Matt Randazzo, Corey Kuffler, and Greg Armstrong. Brought to you by Menards.
Welcome to week 3 of The Score, in a week that on paper might be the most intriguing score of the entire season.
Western Big Six rivals Galesburg and Rock Island go head-to-head with the conference lead on the line. We'll have full coverage from the Rock Garden in just a few minutes, but we start with a huge game in the MAC.
Go, Johnny. Let's be ready. Let's get focused. You're doing everything as a team tonight. All right? This is about PV basketball. Get down and get after it. Communicate and rebound the basketball. All right? Any questions? All right, you're the better team. Let's go play with confidence. Let's go. Spartans on 3. 1, 2, 3. Right away.
Steve Hillman and our score mic'd up. Pleasant Valley and North Scott in a rematch of last year's state championship. The Spartans honoring their 05-06 state runners-up before the game, and they did so on the court as well early on. Will Carius with a nice rebound and put back. It's a 2-point Spartan lead. Then just before the half, it's Carius spotting up, knocking down 3 more. He had 27. It's a 5-point lead at the half. Third quarter, back comes North Scott. Bailey Basality, Corvon Seals for 3. Lancers back within just 2. The Spartans don't answer. Alex Keitzman, the 3-pointer, the junior playing well. It's a 5-point lead. Lancers won't go quietly though. Drew Perfelli attacking and scoring off the window. That got North Scott within 3, but PV just too much on this night. Carter Milam showing off a little touch. That put him up by 10. We'll check out a final score, 54-41. Greg Armstrong spent the evening at Pleasant Valley and has much more.
Hey, thanks a lot, guys. It was a great atmosphere tonight at Pleasant Valley. The Spartans coming away with the win over rival North Scott. Right now I'm joined by John Zarnecki. Talk about getting that win over the Lancers. What's that mean for confidence for the rest of the year?
It's big. I mean, last year we played them 3 times, played them in the state championship. It was tough. Playing them 3 times was tough. And coming in here and getting that win, that was big. It gives us some confidence for the rest of the year. And that was one of the games that was kind of the turning point. They were 1 win behind us in conference, and that's big that we put ourselves ahead.
Great. Thanks a lot. Nice game. And I'm joined by the Spartans leader tonight, Will Carius, 26 points, Will. But talk about the defensive effort. You guys never really seemed to let them get in a rhythm. How important was that?
Yeah, I mean, it was definitely important, something we really needed to come in and lock down. I mean, a lot of it was this kid over here, John, shutting down Basala. I mean, he kept him to a really low score. He's not used to that. So him and then Brian Damon on Corvon, they're both great scorers, and they did a great job shutting them down.
All right, thanks a lot. Great game. So, like I said, Pleasant Valley comes away with the win. Back to you guys.
And another Cody Hawthorne rebound. He's got 7. Meeker into the front court. Ross, back door to Hawthorne. Here's Thompson with a 2-handed jam. Flying in from the left baseline.
That is Brad Benowitz and Jim Lee on WGIL from Galesburg. Good stuff. Rocky Galesburg, this one a good one off the steal. CJ Neville steals it, strips it, gets it back, and slams it home. Rocktown looking good, a 2-point lead. Jersey night, active jerseys. Those are huge. Galesburg looking to come back. They missed the dunk. Jason Jones grabs it, and I wish I was this fast, and boy, I wish I was this good. Spin and the lay-in. Rock Island with a 4-point lead. Galesburg comes back with some defense of their own. It is Devin Ross, the steal. He goes coast to coast for the lay-in of his own. A 6-0 run. Galesburg grabs a 2-point lead. To the second quarter we go. Ethan Meeker gives it up, gets it right back. He's all alone, so he'll knock down the 3. Galesburg led by 5 at the half. To the fourth quarter we go. Streaks up and adding to it. And check out this play. Check out the passing. Ross to Cody Hawthorne to Eric Thompson on the backdoor slam. Galesburg goes to the Rock Garden and gets the job done. They remain perfect with a 15-point victory.
Well, it's a big win for our seniors. You know, we've came in here with a good record 3 years in a row, and to be honest, they've really put it to us. And I think our guys defended for 4 quarters. We had a little trouble there because they're a really good team, and then we were able to break it open at the end.
Red Hot United Township looking to keep pace, hosting Allman. Second quarter action. UT Taylor Lopez passes to Deontay Walker, and he knocks down the 3. 18-11 Panthers. UT Travion Buchanan steals the ball and passes to Walker. This time lays it up and in. The kid is pretty good. 2011 UT Allman fighting back. That's Sean Malcolm to Peter Mim for the bucket on the inside, and then Ivan Morrow grabbing the rebound, putting it back up and in. Allman down by 5, but UT has another answer. Nathan Hurt to Deontay Walker, another 3 for him. 23-15 at that point. Let's check the final. 45-28 United Township, a winner. Moline takes a long bus ride down to Quincy to play the Blue Devils. They go inside. That's Andy McLaughlin off the window and good. More from Moline. It's Anthony Crompton running the break. He gives it off. I wish I had the number. Ben Monroe, the sophomore. I should know Ben. He's a sophomore. He's my son's age. Then it's Crompton, top of the key for three.
You have a son that's a sophomore?
Isn't that crazy?
How old are you?
Ooh, 52. Andy McLaughlin again, kissing it off the window. Let's check the final in this one. Moline looked good. They fall by one, 35 to 34.
He's not 52. Don't let him fool you. Let's hop back to the MAC 4-3 Muscatine hosting Assumption. First quarter, Joe Wieskamp with the nice bucket. Future Hawkeye gives the Muskies the early lead. Assumption hanging tough. They got a pretty good sophomore of their own. Trent Fitzpatrick with the bucket on the baseline. Back and forth we go. Wieskamp gets free, dials in from long distance. He had 15 in the first half alone, and here's why. Next trip down, he's open once again, and you can't leave that young man open. 8-6 Muskies at that point. Assumption hanging tough. Trenton Wallace goes inside and throws one in off the window. Close game. We'll check out a final. It was close early, but Muscatine pulls away. They win this one by 21.
Central making the trip down Highway 61 to Burlington. Check out Timothy Rummels splashing in the two. Central has a 14-point lead. Then Burlington coming back. It's Termail Tellis working on the inside, cutting the lead to 12. Central with another answer. Rummels on the baseline, spotting up, hitting the jumper. It's 40-26, and then the Blue Devils go to Tyreek Beasy as he gets the rebound and the putback. 42-26 at that point. Let's check the final. It's Davenport Central with a big 20-point win. 3-4 Bettendorf hosting 4-3 Clinton. River Kings on the fast break. They go down low to Derek Howard. Up and in for the bucket. Kings down by a. More from Clinton. It's Howard to Cole Pennock. The lefty is up and good. 13-7. Brett Bettendorf's Adam Wellman fakes the defender, hits the jumper. They're up 15-9. More from Bettendorf. J. Michael Young. He can stroke it and splashing it in. Check a final in this one. Bettendorf, a 15-point win.
City rivals North and West doing battle at the Falcons' Nest. West and their Falcons' Nest brought plenty of energy early on. Brett Irwin with the bucket and sign off the rebound. West with an early 2-point lead. North would come right back. VJ Wilmington attacks, puts it in off the window. Andy gets fouled. Wildcats tied up early on. A couple trips later, it's Jared Back attacking inside. The big sophomore throws it in off the window. 7-2 North with an early lead. Then with time winding down, that young lady into it. With time winding down, Devin Speary spots up, splashes home the three. It was 10-4 after the first quarter. We'll check out a final in this one. West trailed early. They steal one, though. Kenny Clay, the steal right there. They come all the way back and win it by 5. To the Three Rivers we go. Kewanee making the trip north, taking on Fulton. First half, it is Manny Davis putting it up and in off the Juan Contreras, I should say, putting it up and in off of the Donovan Oliver steal. Fulton would come right back. Eric North to Nate Wirma for the bucket inside to keep things close. Fulton again, goes inside. This time it's Nick Sheets missing, but there's Oliver to throw it back in. Nicely done by Kewanee. Later, it's Kewanee once again. Tanner Arzola to somebody whose name is Manny Dumas for 3. Look at this shot sheet. We'll check out a final. I did good for what I had. Kewanee wins it by 20. Your turn, Corey.
Another Three Rivers battle as Bureau Valley and Sherrard running the floor, picking it up fourth quarter. Sherrard up 50-35. It's Nathan Earl pulling up and hitting the bucket just inside the free throw line, 52-35. More Bureau Valley. It's Nathan Pop on the fast break. Makes a nice little move and dipsy-do off the glass, lays it up and in, 52-37. Sherrard then going to Clayton Corkin, working on the inside, getting the roll, 54-38. More from the Storm. Spencer Marquez, a deep three. It's good. That'll cut it to 13, but it's Sherrard winning 63-48.
The Geese back from their trip from Florida. Weathersfield hosting Princeville. Weathersfield's Jacob Schwerterbach. The inbounds jumper. Got close. Brock maybe. It's a 15-point lead. Weathersfield looking good. Bryce Anderson with the bucket. 33-17. Weathersfield in front. More from the home team. Tucker Nichols rebounds it. Gets the bucket and the foul. Three-point play made it 42-26. Nichols again inside. Tough spin off the window. We'll check out a final. Weathersfield comes home with a 69-41 victory.
One of the leaders in the LTC, Mercer County at Galva. First quarter action in this one. It's Spencer Wood getting the pass from his teammate, laying it up and in. It's 6-0 Mercer County. Galva answers. Trey Kozabowski for three. That'll cut it in half. 6-3 Mercer County up. More from Mirko. Ty Taylor. He can shoot it. That three ball is good from the corner. 9-3 Golden Eagles. Galva again picking it up on the D. It's Kozabowski with the steal. Mason Kaiser the bucket. 9-5 at that point. Let's check the score on this one. 47-43 Mercer County wins. Also in the LTC, Rova at United. Picking this one up first quarter, Derek Hart spotting up, knocking down the three and the early lead for the Red Storm. Later in the first, it's more from United. Cole McKee crashing the boards. Nice little tip. Corrals it, puts it back up and in. It's 8-3. Rova starting to come back. Zach Smith gets the nice bounce, puts it back up and in. That'll make it a 4-point game at that point. Then it's Sam Denhart going outside, and you know he's going to make that one. It's a good 13-10. It's Rova with a big 8-point win.
Get back and do some scores from Iowa. Morrison, a 1-point victory over Riverdale. We got there. The game was just getting over. Ridgewood wins by 25. More scores. It's Hall over Erie. Geneseo goes on the road and picks up a big 23-point victory. Back to Iowa. Danville hosting rival New London, the second-ranked team in the state. Playing that way early on. Mitchell Martin with the nice layup. But Danville trailed early. Mason Lorber with the three-pointer right here. This would knot the game up at 10. New London came to play, not intimidated. Ben Dentlinger with the 2 points. They grabbed a 12-10 lead, but it was Dylan Sanchez tying things up as he goes right into the lane and knocks down the lefty jumper. Things close early on. We'll check out a score. Danville wins this one 68-54.
Wilton looking for their second straight Friday night upset, hosting state-ranked Northeast. Fourth quarter action. It's Zach Randolph getting a nice roll. That'll cut it to a 2-point game. Wilton in front. Northeast goes to Lucas Empen. So he gets the rebound and puts it back up and in. That'll tie it up at 48. Zachary Parson, the old-fashioned three-point play, and Northeast takes a 2-point lead. And then the Rebels working the team game as Empen gets inside for the bucket. 54-50. This one's close throughout. Northeast escaping with a 61-59 win. More Iowa scores. It's Cascade over Durant, 56-37. Macokota beats Beckman.
We've hit halftime here on the score. More scores.
Winfield.
It's Winfield over Wapello by 10. We've hit halftime here on the score. Up next, the ladies hold court.
Yeah, there are several big matchups with conference implications on the line.
This is WQAD's Johnny Gendrich. Who is the best in the MAC?
The ladies take center stage next.
You're watching the score on WQAD.
Hi, this is Chasen Randall, and when I'm back home, I check out the score on WQAD.
In 1934, Steak and Shake decided the world didn't need another hamburger. They needed a steak burger. So they used 100.
Will give people.
Look at the crowd.
Less. And Jillian Anderson.
You talk about doing that.
Island to pick up a huge garden. CJ.
I'm very sorry. Jimmy Kimmel Live tonight on ABC.
Plenty of great plays here on week 3 of the score. We go back to the Rock Garden. CJ Neville, first basket of the game. That's an impressive one. I wish I could do that. Galesburg, though, ruled the night at the Rock Garden. They go to Rock Island to pick up a huge conference victory, as we see it in slow motion once again. That's a thing of beauty. Welcome back to the score. Plenty to get to.
You talk about doing that. That hoop that's on the door, you're great. Then you tore it down once, I remember. Welcome back to the score. Ladies races are heating up in the MAC as we have 4 teams all within 1 game of each other.
Let's start at North. 8-1 Wildcats hosting 7-2 West. And I got into another stare down with Ben Butel this week. Look at him He's mean. We'll get back to him in a second. Let's get to the action first. West down at the half, coming back in the third quarter. Mariah Mayfield with the bucket in the lane, lead down to 11. More from West. Kristlyn Carr, the steal and layup at the other end. A quick 4 points, gets the lead to 9. Then Carr again, next trip. In the first minute, they go on a 7-0 run in the third quarter, cut the lead to 6, but North would answer back. Paige Bradford, a huge night inside. She gets that bucket to extend the North lead, and then they start firing from distance. Janaea Houston, the future Hawkeye, with the 3 from the corner. Then next trip down, it's her teammate Jassiana Stowers with 3 more. We'll check out a final score from North. North goes on to win the 72-66. As for that stare down, it lasted 18 seconds.
Did you win?
Wait for it.
Yes!
I got him.
That's 2.
Next week we'll do it
2-0.
again.
2 more state-ranked teams playing at Pleasant Valley. Tipping off at North Scott first quarter. Pleasant Valley shooting from the outside, knocking down the 3. They're up 14-2 at that point, but North Scott answers. It's Carly Rucker, the top of the key for 3. That'll make it a 14-5 game. Spartans crashing the boards. Off the miss, it's Ellie Spellog grabbing it, putting it back up and in. They're up by 9. PV then on the break, it's Kira Althofer to Carly Donahue for the layup, 18-7. And just in case you think I just re-racked that, nope, same play, Althofer, Donahue, layup, good. 20-7 after a quarter. Let's check a final. Pleasant Valley with a 14-point win.
Assumption and Muscatine doing battle in the MAC as well. Muskie's looking good right here inside. Paige Miller to Aaron Apple for the bucket inside. Muskie's looking good early on. More from the Muskies. Taylor White on the drive. She puts it up and in. Muscatine looked good early on. They hit a 3 later. We'll go ahead and check out a final of this one. Assumption comes back. They win a close one. We'll throw the scoreboard up. The Lady Knights win it 37-33. One more score, ladies from the MAC. Actually, no score from Burlington Central will be on the website.
Let's head to Minneapolis. The Bullets host Louisa Muscatine. Allie Strayer, the rebound and basket. And L&M has the early lead. Minneapolis would come right back firing. It's Maya Johnson, 3-ball corner pocket, and they have a 1-point lead. More from the Bullets. Other side, Mackenzie Rogers. The 3-ball's good. It makes it a 9-2 ball game. Let's check the final in this one. It is Minneapolis with a 52-43 win.
Northeast has won 8 of the last 9. They're on the road at Wilton, and it's Alina Arcusi with the bucket. She doesn't play football, Corey.
No?
She's a good basketball player. 9-4 though, Wilton early on. Wilton looks good. Courtney Drake drains this jumper. They led 11-4 early on. We'll check out a score from Wilton, and it's the Northeast Lady Rebels coming back and winning that one by 6.
A doubleheader between New London and Danville. Let's check in on that girls game. On the inbound, it's Gracie Grothy, the bucket on the inside, 39-16. New London would come back with a bucket. It's Frankie Johnson, the steal, and she'll take it in for a layup. 41-14 at that point. Let's check the final. No final there. 10-4 Central DeWitt at home against West Delaware. It's West Delaware knocking down the 3 to make it a 1-point game, but Sabres would work it around to Emily Cornelius for the baseline jumper. Let's check the final from Central DeWitt. Actually a third quarter score, 34-28.
Let's check out some more scores as we leave you tonight. Quickly, we'll hit the scoreboards. Geneseo Falls, Rock Falls, a loser as well. Burlington, Notre Dame, a big victory and a big matchup. Comanche won by 20. We'll have...
And now, ABC's Jimmy Kimmel Live.